Hey guys, Priscilla here.
Hey, it's Bridget.
And on today's episode of Live Iwakuni, we're going to be talking about the kobini store.
What's a kobini?
Kobini store is a convenience store here in Japan.
Ah, nice. The major companies of the konbinis are the 7-Eleven, the Family Mart, and the Lawson's.
So when I actually first got to Japan, people would tell me all the time, you can survive off 7-Eleven. And I thought that was such an absurd idea that anybody can survive off of 7-Eleven. I thought they were big fat liars. But it turns out, maybe they were right. So on today's episode, we're gonna explore all of the cool services that you can do in Japan in a kobini store.
Yeah. Okay, so first we're gonna talk about food. One of the best items I think that you can get at konbini is the onigiri.
Yes, I totally agree.
So onigiri are these little triangles of rice that have some filling in them. Usually it's like plum or chicken or fish, and they're wrapped with nori.
Yes,
I forget that word.
nori.
Seaweed. But they make a really good snack on the go, and it's a good way to get introduced to some of the Japanese flavors. Other food items you can get are the bento boxes, which they've got ramen and a whole bunch of other different Japanese dishes that make good lunch items. And you can bring it to, when you go to pay for it, you can actually get it heated. Another plus of the food that they offer is they have a lot of breakfast food.
What about second breakfast?
So I found that when you're traveling around Japan, it's really hard to find a Western breakfast, and things can get expensive if you're paying for 3 big meals a day. So one good cheat is to hop into 7-Eleven to keep costs low. They've got these awesome stacked up pancakes that are filled with maple syrup. You can just add in some yogurt. They have fruit there. They've got fruit juices and hot and cold coffee.
So I don't know if any of you are Netflix fans, but Ugly Delicious actually just did an episode about some of the most amazing chickens around, and fried chicken specifically. And they definitely talked about the Japanese fried chicken at the kobini store. It's really, really good. You can get crispy chicken, or you can get almost like original recipe chicken, and then they have french fries and hot dogs and all those cool things. So if you're needing a little bit of a fix from home and you need that fried fix, that's a really, really good option. I would definitely recommend trying the chicken at least once.
Another big plus on the food side is the alcohol they sell. They got these chuhais, which is a Japanese alcoholic beverage, and they're usually fruit. They've got seasonal flavors, and each organization, each company offers different flavors of them.
I actually just found out that 7-Eleven actually makes their own brand of wine from California. What? I found that out. So I haven't actually tried it yet, but if you're not into the chuhais or the flavored drinks or the lager beers, which they're really popular here in Japan for their lager beers, they also have wine. So for all of you wine lovers like myself, you can find those too.
Try some konbini store wine. So some more magic of the konbinis are the services they offer. So they have clean restrooms, which is a miracle while you're traveling. And as well, they've got Wi-Fi. 2 big pluses.
Yeah.
Another great service they offer is they've got a copier and printer machine. It takes coins, and you can print documents and as well print photos off of your smartphone. All you need is a USB, or you can connect to it wirelessly using an app called 7-Eleven Multicopy. Okay, another plus is the ATM. The ATM usually has an English option, which makes it very convenient, and it takes all major credit cards.
Yeah. So another caution that I would say with the ATM is just be careful, because it won't let you take out smaller increments of cash. Like, it won't let you take out a 5,000 yen bill. It will do it in increments of 1,000. So just be careful of how many zeros you're putting in the machine, or you might end up withdrawing $500 instead of $50. It's never happened to me before.
I can't lie!
Another really cool thing about 7-Elevens here in Japan is their point card, which looks like this. It's called a nanaco card. This is like a prepaid points card that you can put money on and just swipe it to pay for your purchases at 7-Eleven. And when you do that, they automatically give you points towards free things that you can get in the store, which is pretty cool. You can also use your iCoca card, which is going to be familiar to you from our train video. You already have money on this because you're riding the train, so you can actually just go up to their cash register. They have a little blinking light. You'll put this right on there and it'll automatically withdraw the money from that. So really, really cool. Both of these cards are definitely worth getting, and they're pretty easy. Obviously, the iCoca card is pretty easy to get, and so is the nanaco card. So I'd highly recommend you grabbing both of these cards. I hope that you guys can get around the convenience store a little bit better, and you are going to love the kobini stores. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this has been helpful to you, please share this with everybody you know. Don't forget to like us down below. And again, if you have any questions at all, feel free to put them in the comments. We'll try to answer as many questions as we can. And as always, my friend Bridget and I are gonna head off to the kobini, and we hope you live a yokuni.
Go explore Japan!
Do it!